Hi everyone, it's Davey from Endlessly He Said. Today is a really quick video because I wanted to talk about something that's really close to my heart. That thing is the zine that I just made. So, this is JXC magazine. This is something that I've been doing for the last 10 years. I have put out 10 issues and this is number 10. The thing that I love about music is DIY culture and being able to participate in any which way that you want to. I don't believe music should be passive, I believe it should be a participating thing. With that in mind, I wanted to introduce the zine and talk a little bit about it. The zine is printed on recycled paper at Footprint Printers in Leeds. They are cooperative that print zines. It is 28 printed pages and has a nice coloured cover. It also has a lot of good content, so let's talk about that. The ethos behind the zine is faith, music and ethical living, and I cover all of those things. Faith because I'm a Christian and that's something that's really important to me, but I don't want to just discuss Christian issues, I want to talk about spirituality across the board. So whether that's a DIY ethic, whether that's Satanism, whether that's Christianity, Islam, whatever. So I've interviewed some of my favourite artists in this, and two of those are really close to my heart. Listener are a band from Kansas City, Missouri. I got to catch up with them when they were on tour in Birmingham. They've been close friends of mine for a long time, and it's always a pleasure talking to Dan and Chris, now added John Terry, and it's a real treat. I talked to them about DIY in particular and why it's important to carry that ethic. I talked to them about the music writing process, about music packaging, and why putting out a quality product in a format that people want to have is important. The other band I'm really happy I got to talk to is Dwell. Dwell are a band from North Carolina. They sound really aggressive, kind of like Turmoil, Advent, you know the score, metalcore at its finest. I've talked about them in some of my previous videos. But Dwell are a band that are not all Christians. They are on Blood and Ink Records and they have interesting things to say about how they interact with the Christian world, about spirituality, about writing music and being a young band and starting from the ground up. The zine also features some interviews with some of my favourite bands and some of my favourite people. So I talked to my good friend Dougal McMisteron, that's not his real name. He is a punk with a theology degree and goes and helps youth work and helps homeless people and has some really interesting things to say. He also was in bands Voice of the Misterons, 100 Philistine Foreskins, and his new project, Their Mouths Are Open Like Graves. I also got to talk to Debtor in 2012, and this is an interview that is obviously 4 or 5 years in the making, and I put that in the zine because it hadn't got published yet. Debtor are one of my favourite bands. I'm constantly wearing their merch and they don't really play a lot anymore. They're a band from Philadelphia, they kind of sound like Strong Arm and got that really good melodic hardcore vibe to them. They have a lot of things to say, certainly biblically about how music interacts with things, and then also about progression within the DIY and the hardcore community. What I would like you guys to do is to buy this zine. I'm going to make no bones about this. I printed it off my own back and all the money is going to go back into the zine, cover my printing costs and to make more zines and to hopefully fund some cool music projects for other artists. It's not going back to myself. This is a non-for-profit zine. So if you want to buy one, the link is here. You can click that and you can find it straight away. The link is also down below in the description and you can buy it there. It's £3 dispatched in the UK, 4 in Europe and 5 in America. I will do this in person for £2, so if you know me, come and talk to me. I'm more than happy to sell you a zine and it would make my day. It honestly would. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed seeing the zine and heard a little bit more about what I'm about. This is a platform on YouTube that I really want to launch new ideas and to share ideas with the world. I don't want this to be just me talking to the camera all the time. I want to bring you things that are exciting and that I'm really passionate about. With that in mind, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, click the little red button with the little face at the end, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, bye.